Hello. It's Emma Bond here, the business strategist and success coach for new and aspiring entrepreneurs that want to build an online business so they can create more wealth, freedom, and fulfillment in their life. Thanks for joining me here. If you're hopping on live, let me know that you're watching in the comments. Just put a little hands up or something so I know that you're there. If you're catching the replay, then stick a replay in the comments so that I know that you're watching. So just whilst I'm waiting for a couple of you to join me live, just gonna sort my notes here. I've got a training for you today, which I think could change the way in which you market your business. So who is this training for, just to make sure that you're not wasting your time, because I know your time is precious. If you're a service-based business and you are currently not attracting the right kind of clients into your business that you really want to work with, or maybe you're attracting inquiries, but you're not actually attracting people that are willing to invest in your business services, or three, you're not actually attracting anybody at all. So it's, you put stuff out there and it's like crickets 5 minutes later and you just hear nothing. And you think, I'm putting all this stuff out here and I'm not getting anything back from it. So if that sounds like you and where you are in your business right now, this is going to be really valuable training for you. Here's the thing. The reason why you're not attracting clients, okay, there's one reason why you're not attracting clients, and that is because you don't know who your client is. Okay, stay with me on this, because you're probably thinking, Emma, I do know who my client is. They're female, they live in this location, and they're aged between 16 and 24. Okay, that is such an old school way of profiling your clients. And actually, how many people are there in the world that actually fit that profile? Like millions. There's millions and millions of people in the world, and you are not going to appeal to everybody. So you need to get really clear on who it is that you are going to appeal to, because otherwise what you're going to end up doing is you're just going to stick out a load of broad messaging that could talk to so many different people, and yet it doesn't really speak to anybody, because it's not speaking to the heart and soul of somebody's problem. Okay, you need to understand your ideal client on such a deep level in order to be able to put out communications that they're actually going to hear that and think, heck yes, that's me. Like, she's talking to me. This is the person that gets me. She understands my problem and she's got a solution that is going to help me on my way. So here are the things that you need to know, okay? You need to know who your client is. And I don't just mean like, oh, they're age this and they're, female and they happen to live within an X radius of particular city. Like, you really, really need to get to know them on a much deeper level. You need to know where they are. And I don't mean what country are they living in. I mean, like, where are they hanging out? Like, where are you likely to find your ideal client hanging out? Because that's where you need to be sharing your message. The other thing is that you have to understand what their problems are. Like, what are they struggling with? What are they challenged by right now? And what is it that they ultimately really want to desire? And this is usually fairly obvious, because it's usually the opposite to whatever their challenge is, right? And then you need to show how your solution, your services actually bridges the gap between where that person is and where they want to be. Okay, so I have created a 5-point framework. So it's called the 5 Ps of the perfect client. Okay, so if you're a marketer like me, got a marketing background, and you've probably learned about the 7 Ps a million times over, like, forget all that. These are the 5P framework that is actually going to totally switch up the way that you are marketing to your clients. And the 5 Ps are this. And I want you to grab a pen and write these down, because this is going to be really important for you to go away and actually do this exercise. It's not enough just to listen. You've actually got to do this and start putting these changes into your business to see some effect. So the first P that I want you to write down on your page is profile. Okay, this is the obvious one. This is your typical demographics, like, how old are they? Are they male or female? whereabouts are they living, what kind of job are they in, what else we got, perhaps things like, are they employed, are they run their own business, are they a house owner, are they renting, that kind of stuff. Okay, that's your typical profiling of somebody that marketers would have done like 10, 20 years ago, whatever. We're going to go so much deeper than that. Okay, so by all means, get those basic demographics down on your page under the headline profile. Okay, and then what I want you to do is to write another headline, and this time we're going to be writing personality. Okay, I want you to think about your ideal client, the type of person that you really, really want to work with. What kind of a person are they? What personality traits do they have? And I'll give you an example here, because I've been through this process for my own business. Okay, so the personality traits of the people that I work with, okay, they are incredibly success driven. Okay, they have a creative and entrepreneurial spirit about them that just comes naturally. They are generally high achievers. So they are people that have done well through, exams or through their job, but they have always been somebody that has pushed and progressed and achieved at a high level, whether it's academically, sporting, whether it's with their own personal pursuits, but they're high achievers. Okay, so the other thing is that they are incredibly disciplined. They are very structured in their approach. And this is very much the way that I work with my clients, is in a very structured way. They like things to be logical and in order. Okay, so this is the kind of person that is going to appeal to working with me, because that's exactly how I go about business as well. So we're a good fit. The other thing is that they are often like incredibly like soulful people. Like they are self-aware, they love self-development, and they're very like spirited in the way that they go out in the world. They're real kind of positive thinkers with like, just like very, very mindful about how they want to come across in the world. So this is the type of personality, a person that I work with, but you need to do this for your ideal client. Okay, and then the third heading that I want you to write down is passions. So this is the third P, is passions. So what is it that your ideal client is really into? Like, what do they value? What do they love? And as an example, my ideal clients, they value family. They want to be able to have more time to spend at home with their family and being around to, see the kids grow up. This is really important to them. They also value travel. They want to see the world, have experiences, and have that freedom to be able to like take off and not have to worry about putting in a holiday slip or having somebody in charge of when or where you can go away. So this is really important. They value quality, so they like a high standard of living. They go for quality over quantity every day. So they're buying brands that are like higher quality products rather than just going for lots and lots of cheap stuff. So they really do value this sort of higher standard of living. They typically are quite aware of their health and fitness as well. So they care about themselves and their personal development and their body, and looking after themselves and making sure that they're in a good place in body and mind as well. So this is just me, this is my clients. So you need to do this. You need to work out, what are your clients' passions? What is it that turns them on? The fourth title that I want you to write down then is pain. So what pain do they currently have in their life? What is challenging them? What are they struggling with? If they're still like my clients are, if they're still stuck in a 9-to-5, or they're just starting out a new business and maybe they're like halfway in a transition, they're feeling very stuck in a rut. They don't really know what to do. They know they've got like a talent and they're creative and they've got a skill set, but they don't know how to actually package that up and create a business that is profitable. They're feeling very they've got a lot of self-doubt as well. So although they've got this like big dream of being their own business owner, they hold themselves back because they're like, oh, I can't do that because I've got I've got to have a secure income, and all of these things that we tell ourselves, or, you know, that's not going to pay the bills, or what will my mother think? Or they've got self-doubts because actually they don't have the confidence. They think that maybe they can't do what they really want to do because they're scared of failing. And that's a really common fear for a lot of my clients, is like this fear of failure. The other thing is that they're kind of feeling frustrated because they're not getting the career development they want. They're not progressing. They feel like they've got a bit stuck in a rut in their life generally, where their income's not going up. You know, they're kind of constantly holding out for that yearly personal development interview, and then maybe this sort of token gesture pay rise that actually, by the time you've been taxed on it, it really means not a lot at all. And these are all the pains that my clients are experiencing. And I know this because I've been there. I've got that t-shirt, I've worn it a million times in my life. So I really do understand the pains that my clients are experiencing. But equally, I also know the most important P of all, which is prayers. So what are your clients' real prayers? Like, what do they really desire, and what do they really want from life? And for me, like my clients, and this is exactly where I was, and this is what I wanted, it was to earn more, to be able to make more money, like considerably more money, but to have more freedom, to work from home, to work from anywhere, to take time off whenever I wanted to travel when I wanted to be able to be at home for my family, and to have all of that good stuff. I also wanted more fulfillment in my life. I wanted to actually do something that made me wake up in the morning and think, hell yes, I actually want to get out of bed today, and not have that constant drain of like a soul-sucking job. I wanted to be my own boss. Like, I wanted to do things my way. I was sick and tired of doing things by the book. I'm a rule breaker, and I just wanted to have that kind of freedom to be my own boss. The other things that my clients are really craving is balance. So more work-life balance, so that you can like feel healthier in yourself as well. Actually have time to like go to the gym, to cook a decent dinner, to like get out on a walk, to go to a yoga class, like whatever it is that lights you up, that makes you feel good, that you need more of that in your life. And that's what my clients, they crave. And also like future security as well, like knowing that you have a business that is growing, that has passive income streams, that have active income streams, and all of that good stuff. That means that you can go in, you can invest your money into property, or however you wish to invest your money for the future, and be able to retire at a reasonable age. So those are the 5 Ps. That's the framework that I want you to use. So I'll just remind you of those again. So the first one we've got is profile. Then I want you to look at personality, passions, pains, and prayers. Okay, get those down, get clear on your ideal clients. And only then, when you're clear, can you then position your products and services to close that gap between where their pain is and where their prayer is. And that is how you attract your dream clients, and that is how you sell. That is how you sell your services, because people buy solutions. Okay, if you have got a service that is going to solve a problem for somebody, you are doing them a disservice to not provide that to them. Because like, if you've been through the same thing yourself, you know what that does for your life if you're able to provide that person with the transformation that they want. So it is your job to make sure that you are speaking directly to that person that is experiencing that particular struggle, and making sure that they know that you have the exact solution that is going to solve that problem. And this is what comes from knowing who your clients are. Not only can you find them, you can speak to them like directly to the heart of where they are right now, but also you can develop a service that literally meets their problem head on. Like you can create your course, you could create your program, whatever it is that you're creating, to make sure that it solves that exact problem. And then you're going to get the right client outcomes. And then clients are going to love you. They're going to keep wanting to work with you. So get this work done. and see how that transforms the way that you are then marketing your business when you have got this like such clear picture of who this person is that you're talking to. I mean, heck, even give them a name if you want to, because when you're talking directly to that one person and they hear your message and they just know that you're talking to them and you're the person that's going to help them to get out of the sticky situation that they're in, then they will literally be coming to you saying, I want to work with you. You don't need to go knocking down doors. So I hope this has been helpful. Leave any comments, tag me in the comments with any questions. And I'd love to hear like how this works for you in your business. So if you have enjoyed this, please give it a little like so that I know I'm on the right tracks, and I will be back soon with some more training for you. That is it from me, but have a great day and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.